And we are live. Hi, hello, welcome. So, today, yet again, we're going to be working on the Godot game. I'm hoping that I went live on the right one, on the right stream. Okay, I did. I wasn't sure if I had selected the correct stream, but I had, luckily. And you can all hear me as well, and that is great. And let me see if we can get Godot up in here. Oh, hey, we already have it open. Well, this is just the speediest start of all, huh? Alright, so I was working on this a bit before starting the stream. And that is because I wanted to get some stuff done. First of all, perfect, you can see this as well. First of all, I made it so there's now actually some, there's a difference between when you, hang on. There's a difference between your speed when you're in the air and when you're on the ground. And that makes it so you can sort of like try to bunny hop to speed yourself up. I'm not sure if we're going to keep that exact mechanic, but I'm hoping to include something like that in the final game. Also, I think I need to increase the air control a bit. Currently the air control is not much. Considering you can stick to the ceilings, you should probably have a good bit of air control. But that's easy enough to do. Also, because of the speed that you get in the air, it's now a bit difficult to stay on those, but if that was an actual, like, straight ledge up, ledge? Is ledge, wedge, ledge, wedge, slope. If that was an actual slope up, then you would be able to just jump onto it and then you'd slide up. Look, don't question it. It's a very magical marshmallow. Okay, I'm going to add a bit of tiles here, and I'm gonna exactly show what I mean, like so. Now this is a problem that I have currently. I actually got that to work. Was it last stream when I got that to work? I got it to work so you can actually go... Wait, no, you can't go down unless you're already on it. Oh, that's a problem. Because I changed the acceleration, like ground acceleration, which affects the how fast you gain speed when you're on the ceiling as well. That kind of screwed up a lot of things. So I'm gonna try to fix those today, and then I'm hoping to get to actually making some sort of a level system, or maybe an actual tile set, like something that can be used for the full game and not just the prototype. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to show. I also made it so, well, that won't really help much. Can I actually... Oh yeah, that's not possible right now. Damn. I need to delete some of these. Delete some of these, I said. There. So I can get from under there. And I added this little exit here. It's currently visible, but like we can change that easily by just removing the sprite, and then we can set the exits wherever in the level. And it is actually functional currently. Like there is a timer, and it actually does work. You can't see that. Wow. Yep, that's not the right thing. There. Now you can see. It prints down here. Still can't see. Okay, cool. Why can't you see? There. You can see that it prints down here the time that I got for beating the level. So that's how long it took me to get from here to there. And then it resets it, and it actually resets the entire level currently. But we're going to change it so it switches to another level instead of just resetting the current level. But that should be fairly easy to do, because we just need to load a new scene instead of reloading the current scene. Let me stop that. And right, so we need to be able to go down or pop off the wall when we are going against the slope on the ceiling. So how am I going to do that then? Let me see. So this here controls the ceiling slopes. Oh. Oh. Is this what I think it is? Is this going down? Is this going down the slope? Because if this is going down the slope, that's not going anywhere on the slope. Oh, that's when you're not moving on the slope. And when you're slow on the slope. Okay. I think we want to divide that by a bit more. Just to see. Okay. Oh yeah, you can also pop off the wall by just moving the opposite direction, or the slope, not the wall. You still can't climb on wall. That's not going to be something that you can do. Looks like you move remarkably slowly. What if I do this? Whoa, that's a bit speedy. I don't know, do I want to pop them off the... Wait. Why would I make that plus? Okay. I'm gonna see if I'd want to... Nope, that would just straight... Okay. I see. So what I did before is I just applied a very tiny amount to it, so that I would just pop off. That didn't pop off, I actually jumped off. Also, that is really slow. If I hold against it, okay, that's just inconsistent now. Now that's what I call inconsistent. Ooh. Yeah. That really is inconsistent. Honestly, I think this might be just fine how it was if I decrease these values. Or do I need to increase them? Well, I mean, just kind of bounces. It still has that nice little pop though. I'm definitely keeping that. So I found out that if I jump onto this ceiling and then go up there, I actually go quite fast. Or I used to. I don't know what happened to it. I'm guessing that the new system for that gonna screw that as well. The new acceleration system that I made, that is. I'm gonna try increasing these values. Because I know that I made the whole system work with these values in specific. Oh. Oh man. Oh damn. I didn't know I could just jump onto the wall the ceiling like that. That's pretty damn powerful. Yeah, okay, so this still uses the ground, the same stats as the oh goodness. This still uses the same variables as when we are on the floor. It accelerates and decelerates at the same speed, and the maximum speed is the same, which makes sense. But it seems like these increasing these reduces the amount of pop that we get when we exit the ceiling. Yeah. I'm just gonna make it so that we pop the player off the wall at a certain point. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Actually, now it doesn't really do much to it at all. I'll try this. That's really slow. Unless we hold against it. Now, currently we get this little bounce when we go up against that. I'm gonna see what happens if I do this then. Oh. Now hold on. I mean, now that I actually think about it, how's the marshmallow actually able to go up slopes? That looks like... Yeah, it looks like that actually works there. Okay, so now if you hold against the... If you hold against the slope, you can't stick to... Okay, that's just overall inconsistent. I do like the idea that the player gets more speed in the air though. I'm still not sure about the slope climbing though. Like the walls, the ceiling slope climbing dice. Let me actually try 150. Okay, let me actually think about this. So I'm going to print out this, the absolute value of the real velocity dot x. So it goes around 312 at max. And it slowly speeds up from 0, goes like 100, 97, 138, 270, and 300 and something. Okay. And this, when they're going up against the slope, really varies because of the acceleration, but seems to be around 19, 11, and 25. Well, that's very interesting. It's really gonna make me go, like, set it to 0. What if we add some downwards first then? What? Honestly, it would make sense if the player couldn't stick to the ceiling for all that long. Or they can only stick if they're actively, like, moving. I'm right now spamming this so I can see if I can get up there. Oh, I see. Like, you can still go up the down and the upside down slopes. Which I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. I know it's sort of a feature, but I don't know how to feel about that feature. Honestly, I feel if I just delete these here, those over there then, and if I can get onto the ceiling like that, it's interesting. It does make it so you can't really... You can't really turn around on the ceiling now. But do you really need to? Probably not. I could of course make it so that the player can only stick the ceiling for so long. But this here is actually quite consistent. If you time this perfectly, and like I am getting consistent results when I completely screw up the timing. But if you get the timing correct, you can really actually get up that. And if I really do want to launch the player up and further away, I don't need to use those slopes. I'm gonna make this value a bit smaller so the player can perhaps at least somewhat... Okay, they won't be able to turn around because when they want to turn around, their speed will be completely set to 0. Now I'm feeling like making the player faster on the ceiling. Because otherwise it's just the same as if you're like on the ceiling or on the floor. It just doesn't really feel that satisfying to like be on the ceiling. Or I mean like transfer from the ground to the ceiling, and then once you're on the ceiling your speed just kind of gets capped, you know? I mean, I can easily split it so that on the ceiling you have different speed. So actually we can just remove this and that. And what if we have the same ground deceleration on the ceiling though? And this is actually going to make sense once I actually implement some, actually no, not implement, but like add some effects and such. Did I just go straight up like from here to the ceiling? Oh my god, how did I do that? The thing is, I just want the entire experience to feel consistent, because it's a speedrunning game, and speedrunning games kinda need to feel consistent. But already I find myself just hooked, trying to do all these insane tricks. But I don't see really the point in these slopes, like, being somehow advantageous. Yeah, that... Ugh. You shouldn't be able to slide up them. No, it's on ceiling only. This is the entire gravity. I'm thinking... I'm gonna... Wait. Hold on. Okay, this is the thing that gets applied when the player is on the ceiling only. We don't know if the player is on a slope. But we do. Because the real velocity of the y-axis would change if they are on a slope. When they aren't on a slope, the real velocity, the real y velocity when they aren't on a slope, so when they're just on a regular ceiling, their real y velocity would be equal to 0 until they pop off it. So... I'm gonna try this. This should make it so we... Well... Oh, now they only stick to the slopes. Whoopsie. Okay. That's perfect. Wait. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. We don't have to pop anymore. We do not have any more pop. I'm gonna place those there. Now I'm gonna go over here. We could do if it's less than some very low value, so 0.05, say. Okay, the question is, do I want the pop 10 or do I not want pop 10? Currently, the pop is gone. You also don't stick to ceilings right now if you're not moving. If you are, however, moving, you do stick to the ceiling, which is, in my opinion, an interesting game mechanic, but I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. We could check collisions. We could check the collisions, and if they're colliding with like an upside down slope, then don't move them up. But if they aren't, then move them up. I feel like it could be quite nice to still stick to the ceiling, even when you're not moving, but like drop after a certain period of time. In that case, we'd have to clean this up a whole lot. We'll have to reinvent our entire gravity system. Okay. Yep, now we have no gravity. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. So That allows us to pop off the ceiling. I don't think we need to change any of that. We just need to change everything about how gravity functions. Okay. So, how gravity functions. Yeah, we want to have a time on ceiling variable, so we can keep track of how long the player has been on the ceiling without moving, and then we increase that time by delta every frame when they are not moving on the ceiling. Var time on ceiling. Let's set that to 0 to begin with. Yes. Then we want to do a check if they are on the floor or not. So we can apply gravity if they are not on the floor. And if they... Wait. If they are not on the floor and the time on ceiling is less than time on ceiling threshold, ceiling time limit, let's say that. I'm not gonna even export it. Var ceiling time limit, let's say this is going to be in frames, so how many frames we want to be there, and this is going to be relative, so whether it be 30 frames, 10 frames, or 60 frames, it's going to be the same on all machines because it counts on the delta. Let's just say 60 frames for now. So if is on... No, if not is on floor and time on ceiling is equal to or more than ceiling time limit, then this is where we apply the gravity. So velocity dot y equals plus equals gravity times delta. Then we can do an else. So, well, now we don't know if they're on the floor or if they're on the ceiling or... So we gotta do elif is on floor. Well, we don't really want to do much if we're on the floor, so we don't really want that. If time on ceiling is less than ceiling time limit, then we set the velocity dot y to negative jump force. Now this doesn't need to be multiplied by delta. So we'll actually want to increase the ceiling time on ceiling, and yeah, only that. We want to increase that before all of that, So we're going to check if is on ceiling, if velocity.x equals 0, ceiling, no, time on ceiling plus equals delta. So time on ceiling plus equals delta. Time on ceiling is more than or equal to ceiling time limit times delta. Then apply the gravity. Else, if the time on ceiling is less than ceiling time limit times delta, we apply upwards force and ta-da. Then if they have not moved for a while, if they aren't moving actively, if they aren't moving, we are increasing the time on ceiling. But if they are moving, then we'd want to wait. God. I just realized this here, the time on ceiling, it starts out as 0, meaning that they actually won't have any gravity to begin with. And it'll just kind of float there. To fix that, we can, well, I can worry about that in a moment. First, we'll want to set the time on ceiling to 0. And that's it. If it's on ceiling, yeah, okay. Currently we have no gravity. So if they aren't on floor, we want to always apply gravity. No. If they aren't on floor, or no, and they aren't on the ceiling. If they aren't on the floor and they aren't on the ceiling, and their time on ceiling has exceeded the limit, then we want to apply gravity. But we don't actually reset this. We need to reset this here once their time on the ceiling has expired. If they aren't on the floor and they aren't on the ceiling, that means that they are in the air. Correct? Unless they're on the wall, which we don't care about the walls. And their time on the ceiling has expired. We set the time on the ceiling to 0 after we have already dropped them. And once they Wait. God, I'm about to write like and or and. Yeah, that's not going to work. If not is on floor and not is on ceiling, or is not on is on ceiling and okay, so this basically has two conditions: not on the ceiling and not on the floor, not on the floor and not on the ceiling, and the second condition, which can be true. Christ, I'm terrible at explaining. Is on ceiling and the time on the ceiling has expired, we apply gravity and we reset the time on the ceiling. Hi, okay. I think we want to check if they are on the ceiling for the second statement here. If is on ceiling and time on ceiling is less than ceiling time limit times delta. Now they shouldn't be bouncing. Now we can jump. Now we can stick to the ceiling for a certain period of time, and we can move around, and we won't pop off the sea. I forgot about the slopes. Right. And I mean, at least we have like info on that. We need to put this in a separate statement. In a separate LF that is you see, this way we have control over animations as well when they're like dropping. Once they drop, we want to play an animation and maybe some particles. So we want to have that in its own elif statement. And that should work fine still. I don't think we need to reset it when they are in the air. Oh yeah, we don't need to reset it when they're in the air. This is a problem. This is a problem. Why am I not dropping? If elif is on ceiling and time on ceiling is more than or equal to ceiling time limit delta. Oh, we're not applying the gravity. Yeah, in order to drop the player, we should probably add gravity. Yes. Goodness me. Whoa there. I mean, now we have the pop mechanic again, which is quite fun. What's not fun though is this. I don't really want that. So you can instantly drop yourself from the ceiling, or you can wait to drop. Now I don't want that to happen. Like, in case there is a part like this on the map, I don't want the player to like get stuck up there and then, you know, it's just gonna cause frustration. Like, this at least feels satisfying to do. I'm trying. Oh, hey, it is possible. You just need to start holding the opposite direction really early. Real early. I'm trying to like get from the bottom of that. Yep, it is possible. Seems like the gravity is also increased somehow. Can I get up there? I believe in myself. I believe I can. Oh, come on, I'm the developer of this game. I should be able to get up there. I guess not. Okay. So then we need to know if they are on a slope or not. If they're on a flat ceiling or not a flat ceiling. Okay. I think in that case we would want to check where we apply the upside down gravity. We want to check. Okay, they're on the ceiling. And we want to check if the real velocity, so get real velocity dot y. Let's make it absolute value. More than 0. Let's print slope. Then we're going to set this to gravity. We're gonna add gravity then. Let's see. Never mind. Plus jump force. Shut up! We're gonna add. Minus jump, negative jump force plus gravity. Or minus gravity, I don't know. Can't think when there's someone outside my room. It's minus. Wait, no, it wouldn't be minus. Jesus. Was negative jump force. That. It should. Because it goes like that, it should. It should work. Negative jump. What if I add positive jump? What if I make it positive jump force then? Negative jump force. Negative jump force means up. I'm not on the slope now. Okay. It still thinks that I'm on the slope while I'm jumping up against the regular wall. I mean, ceiling, regular ceiling. Okay, how about now? Yep, okay. No. Yep. 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 Real velocity y is on ceiling. I mean, this shouldn't matter here because like it's expected that yes, they are on the ceiling. How big is it? How big is the... Oh, wait. Sheesh. Okay, 200 to 44, okay. Wait a moment. Let me just remove those and see exactly what we get. Negative 52. Okay, that... it doesn't seem like it's very reliable. Than 200. Ah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Ooh. We need a way to figure out if they're on the ceiling. Like on the slope ceiling, I know how to get if they're on the ceiling, but on a slope which is on the ceiling. How about we try that? How big is that? I don't know. I can't even see it. It disappears so fast. So we're going to put this. Okay, so it's about 244 there, and it goes up to 300. Goes up to 300. I mean, 245, I suppose. Not 345. 250, let's say. Jump force equals jump force, and we want to add. Actually, we can have it there. I don't care. Wait, no, that's not gonna do anything. Of course it won't, because it just gets overridden by the other thing. Like so. Of course, I could make it an if statement, probably will. That's real bouncy. Yeah. Yeesh. Okay, it actually works pretty well. I wonder what's the fastest way to actually beat this level. I know it's just like a prototype level, but what's the fastest way? I seem to be the fastest. Maybe you want to get on the ceiling at the beginning to get a bit of a speed boost and not bump your head onto that. Damn, that was the fastest by far. That was 3.9. I just realized I'm not rounding the number at all. Look at this. I'm not rounding the number whatsoever. Let me fix that. So the pad decimal, we want to convert it to string and pad decimals, and then that gives us a nice little number. Yeah, that gives us 4.3. That's pretty good. I wonder if you can actually jump there without... Wait, do I just... Oh! What the hell does this mean then? Okay, I think we have a bit of a problem then. But that should be fixable by just doing velocity.x is less than absolute. So ABSF absolute value of x is less than or equal to 0.1525. Let's say 5. 5 should be good, right? If I get stuck over here, never mind. Let's say 20. I don't know what the hell is going on. No, it just gets stuck. It just gets stuck. It only gets stuck. It does nothing but get stuck. What the hell is going on there? Okay, I'm gonna check 50 then. Can't be that much. No, okay, it's no longer about this. Let's make that 20. So my assumption is that it doesn't realize that it's on the ceiling. But I need to check. Also, it no longer actually oh, come on. What on earth? Oh god. We need to do that. No, that doesn't even help. That should work. Yes, it does. Okay. Let me see. Do you print? Okay, it does realize that it is on the ceiling. What the fuck is going on then? Let's put a tab there and see what happens now. 300? The velocity is a constant 300. What? I guess we're gonna have to check for the change in the velocity and not just if it's above or below a certain value. I mean, I suppose what I can do is store the previous velocity, check if it's within a certain range of that velocity. Oh god, this is gonna be real fun. Search. Actually, let's not search. PSI, a cos, AC Nathan. Bezier interpolate. Returns the point at the given t on a one-dimensional Bezier curve. Defined by the given control 1, control 2, and endpoints. Ah. Seems like Bezier curves are actually surprisingly easy. Bus to var with objects, seal, I, CLF, clamp. Oh, because, gosh. XP, floor, floor F, floor I, F mod, F both. Oh, wait a moment. What am I looking for? I could just do X minus Y less than 10. Well, what exactly was I looking for? Okay, let's store var previous. Sure. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do the do. Velocity to X. Wait. There. Minus Prevel equal to or less than 20. Or generally, it's actually let's do 2 because it's change in velocity. And that should be good. Then set the previous velocity equals velocity to X. Wait, that's not gonna function real good, is it? I guess it does. Okay, what's the previous velocity equal to at that point then? Is it? Yeah, no, it just now pops it off immediately. Okay, cool. What is happening? negative 386. Okay, in that case, we're going to have to store the previous velocity as a whole, unless we can actually get something like that. Get last motion, get last platform velocity. Okay. Okay, last platform velocity returns nothing. Just motion. Oh. Oh, for the love of Christ. Okay. Okay, we don't need to store the previous velocity then. This just this here gets us the exact thing that I was looking for. So screw previous velocity, screw all of this, and get last motion dot x. That can return a negative value, so we gotta do ABS F to keep it safe. It's less than 5. No, if it's less than 5, then it's also referring to everything else that I do. Why is it when I'm on the ceiling? Oh, that I'm looking at the wrong velocity. Oh well. Let's see what happens. So that's about 3. And when I get onto this, it's 0.06 and 0.002. So 0.06, which means less than 0.1. Last motion. Else the motion get last motion 0.1. Oh, it should work. I'm staring at the values really closely right now. it's, I mean, it's, I don't know anymore. I don't know what to say. Like, it gives me the absolute value of this, which, let's just, doesn't return. No, it should be, exactly as I expect it to be. There. It returns 0.06, which, if my math is correct, then 0.06 is less than 0.1. Yes? Yes? I'm gonna remove all of that. I'm gonna just, like, although you can still slide up that, it's fine. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna get stuck, and I'm gonna see. It's still giving me 0.06. It's just not popping it off for some reason. If it's on ceiling, like gravity. It does apply gravity. It does apply gravity. What that this should be good. Then it goes like that. And then it, oh. So technically they should fix it. Like, I need to multiply it by a crap ton if I want. Okay. Everything's fine. No, you don't wanna? You don't wanna? No? Now you want some more zeros? Here, I'll give you more zeros. Go on, drop. There. Perfect. Only had to apply 200 times the regular gravity. Oh god. Okay. Uh so what do I do about that? Well, what I can do about that is I can either A. So no. The hell was that? Not even like rainy or windy outside and suddenly my stream starts stuttering. Wow. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, we can either A, store a time when they last were on the ceiling and then check if that time was a certain time ago. Or what would be smarter is to really check if they are on the floor, and once they are on the floor, we can set the time on ceiling to 0. So really, we just need to do if... Oh, wait. Can we... Only floor? Only floor, yes, only floor. That's not promising. Is it? Maybe? I mean... What? Velocity dot y plus equals gravity times delta. That applies to gravity. Yes. If is on ceiling, does it ever actually print is on floor? It doesn't actually ever print is on floor. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait, somewhere here it says... Oh, okay, oh, Jesus Christ. If is on ceiling, then this will trigger. Otherwise it won't. And the whole time then I was setting time on ceiling to 0 in here, which wasn't particularly good. Oh. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna check if they are on the floor in here in an elif statement. Elif, yes, elif. Like that, and then delete that, and delete that, and the hell was that? Okay, now still, this here is the real problem that we have, the slope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Should I check for collision then? I don't really know. If we check for the velocity, that was velocity. If we check for the motion, we can check for the motion if we have that. Oh, check for the motion. And I'm gonna print over here the Y motion as well. Oh no, we need to print the Y motion as well, just because is 0.01 there. Really, just under 0.1. And how about on the regular ceilings? Okay. Okay. And this is less than or equal to 1. How about we do if the last motion is... Comment that out there. We're gonna do... if that... Oh, Jesus, not the print. Less than 1. No? No, you really don't want that. Okay. Okay, looks like we have a winner. Okay. What? 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 Cannot get return value of call to print because it returns void. Did you break? No? Assignment, okay. Alright, it looks like we have a little bit of a bounce off the walls now. Even if we get stuck there, we still stick the correct amount of time. Except we have a problem. If I keep holding A or D while I'm in this spot, just gonna go say, hey, you're still moving. That's not particularly what I want. But how on... It's not able to drop it because the player is moving up against the wall and it's like, hey, you're gonna stuck there because you're moving up against the wall there, you know. Yeah, sorry to tell you this. We can't drop that. No, it's up against the wall. It's real good up against the wall as well. You can't move that. No. No, you can't. No. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not possible. Okay. What's the time? Oh, 5:56. Okay. Great. 1 hour 38 only. Okay. We've made a good bit of progress. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about... I can. Oh no. I can do something about it. I can do something about the player getting stuck on the wall for... Well, I mean, until they release the button. I'll just have to do something about that in level design, let's say. What do I do about this then? That is 1 at some points. I swear that is 1 at some points. Oh, it's not Y that's 1, so... Yeah, it's not Y that's 1. Y does not become 1 at any point in that. Oh boy. Oh, mamma mia. Why does it do that? Now you really do that, huh? The thing is, it's changing the value so much that I actually can't do a whole lot about it. I mean, the best I can probably do is check if this value is actually under 2, and then the player will pop off the wall if they're going a bit slowly, which, oh. Ooh. Oh, I should probably reset it there too. And I got here we actually set it to gravity. We should probably do that there. This probably won't affect my issue. Maybe it will. I just noticed this Y value down here, so maybe it will actually. We'll see. I need to get up there. Are you serious? Oh. Oh. Okay, you probably don't know exactly what's going on, but this here is what's going on. When I jump onto a ceiling that is right above me, it goes, hey, your Y velocity looks a bit odd. So let's pop you off that ceiling then. And that's the slope prevention that's doing that. And the slope prevention can be even less than that. Oh, what am I gonna do then? That's the number that's printed. Okay. Yep, okay, the collider's the same. About the collider already. Okay, then that's different for every collider. So that's not it. How about this? Nope. I'm starting to run out of ideas. I mean, I'm just gonna try this first before I get on to messing with the angle. Okay, cool. Get angle. Oh, no. Red to decked, and I gotta see the actual angle of that. That's 44. That's what? Okay, so it's 135. Why is that? I don't know how logical that really is. But it's around 135 for the upside down. God. So you're telling me I could have done this the whole time? I could have done this for the ledge, the regular slopes. I could have done this for everything. The ceilings are 180, the floor is 0. The slopes are 45 for the upright, for the tops, and 135 for the bottoms. Okay. Well, that just means that I'm gonna redo the whole system then. Well, not the whole system, really. I just gotta change the detection for when they are on the slopes, and when they aren't on the slopes, and when they're on the ceilings, and when they're on the floors. But really, I mean, we already know how to get the ceiling and floor. The slopes are the only thing. And I don't really even need to mess with these because that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. I'm running out of water. It is bad. We've got still an hour to go and I'm running out of water. I have run out of water, almost. There's only a little bit left. I'm gonna write down here 135 slope, bottom 180 ceiling, and 45 slope and 0 floor. So we can use these then. Oh boy, oh boy. Should we just take all of these into here? No, we shouldn't. We should probably do this first and then do this. Like the rest of the thing is fine, just this is the thing that's not, you know? Okay. So, if they have been on the ceiling for too long, we are going to kick them off. And if the collision.getAngle is what in God's name? Ah, that's more like it. That's we finally have it. Oh, that. I feel like I took way too long to figure that one out. But at least because I spent so much time on it now. Ow, my eyes hurt. Yeah, okay, as I was saying. At least now that I spent so much time on that, I'll know in the future how to deal with things like that. I know exactly now how to deal with that. I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't affect any of these. I know that the downwards acceleration is a bit much. But hey, it's a speedrun game. We're gonna have some oddities here and there. You know, games don't always need to make sense. Oh, okay. Obviously, this isn't good level design because, well, I mean, it's not really designed at all. It's just gonna slap together for testing purposes. So now, if you hold against the wall, it pretty much behaves exactly as you'd expect it to. And not wall, but the slope. It does stop you, so you can avoid those slopes. Whew. Okay. Now that we have all of that functional, actually, what's next? What's after that? What was I planning? I mean, I want to clean this up a bit, of course. So we have coyote time, we have ceiling sticking, we have all the mechanics for the slopes. There's one thing I didn't test yet. Or maybe I did, but I didn't notice it. Okay, now you can slowly slide down slopes, and if you stop moving on slopes, you'll just drop down. Okay, good mechanics. Good mechanics. I am so glad I didn't make a regular platformer game. I am so glad I decided to make something a bit more unique. Actually, I am quite glad, yes. I'm gonna come back to this sometime and I'm gonna be like, what does that mean? I mean, when I actually get my head into it, I can understand it just fine. But jeez. Hoo-wee. At least now you don't slide up the slope, the upside down slopes. It really didn't make any sense. But I'm probably gonna have some sort of a launch pad that'll launch the player, and then the player will have to take advantage of those. Then I need to do the tile set, the new player character, and some other stuff. Yeah. I gotta figure out how to do 2D particles and particle collisions for this. But that shouldn't be too difficult. However, for now, I'm gonna go take a little bit of break. I'm gonna refill my water bottle, and then I'll be back with hopefully a bit more of a fresh mind to go this last hour. And I'm thinking in the future I'm gonna start doing these streams around like 4 p.m. I don't know what days. I noticed that 12 p.m. isn't really a good time to stream. Like, the stream just doesn't get many views like that. And I would prefer if my streams do decently well. Did I say steams or streams? Streams. Anyhow, I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty then, I am back and I didn't forget to unmute my microphone once again. I'm getting better at it. Okay. So, now I was thinking while I was on my little break there, I probably want to do the next level loading system. And that would work by just loading a new scene. So that's not really anything too exciting. So I'm actually thinking I might want to develop an art style for the game so that we can replace some of these placeholder assets here. Oh, wait. I just remembered. I had this idea of the marshmallow sticking onto pipes that are like sort of in the background, but like obviously not like a part of the background, but like the marshmallow can go in front of the pipes in order to stick to them. Now, I don't know how good of an idea that actually is, because like we have all of this in place already. I think the hopping system is pretty nice. The ceiling sticking system is pretty nice. So I think we already have a decent bit of content. I, in fact, didn't originally intend for this game to be all that big. I actually intended for this to be quite a lot smaller than what it's turning out to be. But I quite like it though. So the camera's another thing. Well, the level is another thing that we gotta like redo sorta, because I'd like the level to be as big as the screen is, as tall as the screen is, not as big as the screen, because I can't put it in full screen, otherwise you can't see. So, okay. Let's see. So I'd have to move these tiles to down here. So we actually have a lot more the height. I want the player to be able to see the entire height of the level, like what's above and what's below them. But it's gonna be kind of a surprise what comes up ahead of them, right? As they keep going on the level, they reveal more and more and more of the level. Also, I'm not going to make the level as big as... Holy crap, does that stretch to infinity? Okay, yeah, I guess that just stretches to infinity. Should probably change that. I want the camera to end where the level ends. Like, I want the camera to stop moving when the level ends. So I think we're gonna get working on the tile set then. Sprite sheet. Yes. Let me just open up a sprite here. That's what we're going to use for this. I just noticed, apparently my discovery queue is completely gone. No, there it is, it's back. No reason to worry, I can still find games. Did I have that open already? That launched real fast. Where's the spreadsheet there? Okay. And I'm gonna show this to you all as well. Just so you can't see that down there, I'm going to toggle full screen. There we go. So these are currently the placeholders. This also is a placeholder. I decided that it's gonna be a placeholder too because, well, I unfortunately need to change up the design of this little guy a bit. Wait, I should probably do that. Let's see, where is the main character? This? Yes, this. Okay. So I was working with this color palette, but we're gonna have to change that. That's gonna have to change. And I don't know to what we're going to change that. We need a color palette with white, preferably like bluish or reddish white. We need black, preferably bluish or reddish. We need gray, preferably bluish. And we need actually multiple shades of gray. Then we also need pink for the little cheeks, their little blush cheeks, you know, to make it a cute marshmallow. Marshmallows are always cute. Then of course we're going to need, yeah, okay, that we can use the gray, one of the grays for this, the shading. And I'll just have to see which one actually fits. It's also going to be a lot about the saturation, what kind of saturation I want for the game to have. That's pure white. I don't... You know, I said preferably bluish or reddish. That's too bluish. That's too white. And this is just mint. Mint is not what I'm looking for. This is not the color palette. I'm just gonna keep going through this. Ooh. It's a bit reddish. Is that bluish white as well? That seems pretty good. We also need brown. I completely forgot we need brown. In fact, I should probably test that out with some random brown before I go ahead and actually commit to it. It doesn't exactly fit right now. Let's see, we have that there. We'd want to make these outlines darker. I'm just gonna testing out how this would look. Of course, we're not going to keep these colors. We're gonna change it up. That looks gross. We just made it a brown-haired guy. creating a new avatar for myself. Actually, that should also be darker. Definitely not that dark, but sure, we'll go with that. Did I have something there? Hang on, I need to undo everything. Yeah, I did have. Oh, hold up. We can't have the whole thing be that. I think this might be better. It's real tough. And I was thinking like cover the marshmallow with chocolate. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Looks quite pale. Let's add a bit more life to it. That looks a bit desaturated. Just... Oh, now we made a bald guy. God, that reminds me of that one song. No. We need to have an outline there. And that needs to be like that, yep. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, right? But I would like it to be a bit more saturated. Oh, like that. But also not like that. You know? I want it to have a perfect saturation. Apple II? No. Atari, we're probably not gonna use... Yeah, probably not. I do have bubblegum. Bubblegum is pretty nice color palette, but it does have like a pure white. That, or is that slightly bluish? I can't tell. The great thing about this is that I actually managed to make this marshmallow so well that you can still somewhat tell that it's a marshmallow even with odd colors, you know. Why did I recolor those? We have capuchin. Capuchin is actually my like favorite color palette when it comes to like softwares, like IDEs. I actually do have Capuchin Mocha installed on Sprite as well, but I just don't have it on right now. I turn it on when it's dark. You know, so I don't get blasted with Sprite's white light theme. Theme, not theme. We have Google UI. Google UI would probably fit, yeah. Grayscale, Hapt. Never even seen this one here. Ink Crimson is a pretty cool looking palette. This is just something that I made for something. Mail, Master System, Minecraft, Monokai, MSX1, MSX2, NES. NES. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a bit gray. These do the same? No, this is lighter. That's pretty bright. Eh. Let's see. It's decent. I of course have to switch out the outlines as well for something more suitable. Definitely not that. Or like this. Or if I want it to be kind of lighter, then I could probably use this. And that just looks very desaturated. So I do like the white look of it. Ooh, pear. That's a bit yellowish. Nah, I don't think I want a bit yellowish palette. Pico 8? Nah, we're not gonna use Pico. I mean, Pico 8 is a pretty nice palette, but not for this. Rosy. It has more of a nature look to it, I feel. Smile basic, soapy, solarized, tags, teletext, TNR. Currently we're using actually TNR for this. And funny thing, I was planning on using that for the entire game, which is why I made the first sprite sheet entirely with TNR. What is this then? What is this? X11. This really looks like someone made an image and just ripped the palette out of it. It almost looks like someone took a photo and ripped a palette out of that. How about Suki? Suki? That's too dark. No. Like that. It's all about like the atmosphere that I want the entire game to have. And currently it's kind of just very generic. Very generic. The look that I'm going for is very generic. as in white marshmallow, pinkish cheeks. This looks awful. Then I was thinking like, I'm trying up my water bottle. I was thinking like the environment could be mostly gray, some blue. I don't know exactly how I'd want to make it, because I haven't decided entirely for the environment yet, right? I think that'll be a lab, and I would like for it to be a lab, but I'm just not certain about that yet. I think it will be lab. And then there comes the question, like, is it gonna be a sci-fi lab? Is it going to be an underground lab? If it's gonna be an underground lab, it would have probably more of a yellowish or reddish tint to it. If it's gonna be a sci-fi lab, then it would probably be more blue or red if everything is in chaos and peril. Peril, I have never used the word peril before. That's interesting. Not having a very gray atmosphere in the game would be kinda boring. It wouldn't really pop. You know, the entire gameplay is already kind of popping. It's very fast paced, it's very snappy, but smooth at the same time. I feel as though the red atmosphere would probably work for it pretty well. Then I need to decide, hold on. Those are just like tests that I did. This, I was planning, actually I was thinking, not really planning, I was thinking maybe I could make like large slopes. And then I came to the conclusion, maybe that's too large. But I didn't actually end up trying it. I can, however, just use these slopes for making these. So it doesn't really matter. Now currently I have the grayscale here selected. Originally I was thinking about making a game with like only a few colors. That's exactly why I chose TNR for the marshmallow, because TNR just fits so well. It made the marshmallow look really good, and now I'm thinking, why if I try out the same with the environment? Why if I, oh goodness, why if I try making the environment also very red-ish and very colorful, make the game pop, as I said. The question is, do I want to have it dark or light? Do I want there to be light in the lab, or do I want there to be darkness in the lab? That's going to heavily impact the way I design the environment, or the tiles, the individual tiles. Because if I want to have a dark like background, if I want to have a dark background, I would need bright tiles to make up for the darkness, right? So the bright tiles would pop in the darkness. Let me actually try, because this, I think this is the color that I used. Yes. I'm gonna copy this color. And I'm gonna try switching the background color. Because I tried something similar before. I tried making the background light and then the tiles dark. Now I'm gonna try the opposite. I'm gonna try making the background dark and the light and the tiles white, or light, not white. Is the environment there? Oh, I think I forgot something. Oh yeah, I definitely forgot something. I definitely forgot that the marshmallow has the exact same color of outlines. You see, oh, whoopsie. So that's the background that I was thinking about originally. But now, this is basically what it looks like in Godot. This guy no longer has any outlines. But also, I feel like that isn't too bad. You know, it still looks like he has outlines, and I think it's purely because of this part. Or then it just kind of looks like there's something hovering above his cup-like head. I'm trying to look at it to see if I can spot anything else in it than a marshmallow. Actually, looking at these tiles though. Ooh. That okay there. Hmm. Actually, I kind of like this look. I'm starting to like this look, yeah. Oops. So let me do fill. I don't know. This is something that's gonna take a while to figure out. I don't I don't know really. I want to have this dark background because it's quite easy on the eyes. It's quite pleasing to look at. What happens if I give this guy different? That's way too thick. Oh, goodness. How about no? We of course do have more colors to play with. Like that. But it's very soft. You know, this color is very soft. I'm probably going to end up redoing these textures a whole lot of times just because I want to. And I cannot decide like what's the one that I exactly want. Wait. Nope. We can just disable those. We could make like a big block like this and actually give it like bigger outlines. I know. I'm gonna make this in like all directions and extend it. And basically this is one. Oh, oops. I have the right. Oh, of course I have the wrong one. There we go. Yep, that's not okay. Yeah, that's correct. I had to think for a second if that was actually correct. But yes, it is. Let me see that and this and that and that. How horrendous would that look? Yeah, as I said, I'm probably going to end up just redoing this a bunch of times. Right now, I just I wanna get some sort of sprite sheet done, so I can make a couple of levels. Let me actually put that color there, and okay. And these, I think those are repeatable. Looks like it. Definitely not like that. I mean, ooh, that makes something interesting there. Let me move this a bit down. Make sure to keep it aligned to the grid. Good. Oh. Oh, I know. So I'm actually missing some side tiles. So I'm gonna make those and line them up with these. And some corners, actually. Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna pick that to be the main and that to be the second. And then I can just fill the whole thing with the secondary color. Like that. Doesn't look too bad. They're all their individual tiles as well. Then I'm gonna want to make basically a square. Yeah, basically just a square. It's actually nothing more than a square. And boop, that's those tiles done. Move that like, I don't know, there. There. We'll separate them so that they're easier to see. Let me move these as well. Man, I love sprite sheets. I am obsessed with them. But this is some basic stuff here. There's even like an empty there. You know what? I don't think. Maybe I'll want to have something more complex. Maybe I'll want to have like rounded corners. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of questioning, because I don't really know. I'm gonna see what happens if I do that. 32 by 32. That's funny. It's actually correct size. What did I do to this guy to make it so nice? If I do that. Oh, that just looks spiky. How on earth? That's 3, 2. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to manually make it. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. 4 twos, 3 ones. How about that? I don't know. How about that? I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna flip it. What? That's the wrong axis that I didn't quite mean to, but it'll work. That's not really a circle now, is it? That's 4, this is 2. I see. So that would have to be like probably 3. Can I erase fill? Is it possible to erase fill? No? Okay, well in that case I'll just have to increase this. Okay. It's 1, 2. If that begins with 2, then goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I knew that that wouldn't turn out quite right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's not too bad. That is bad. If I wanted it to be even smoother, I'd probably do that. That's not quite smooth. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't smooth. I've seen smooth and that ain't smooth. There are many things in this world that I consider smooth and that was not it. I suppose this is the smoothest I can make it. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using this, but I wanna make it. Those and flip that horizontal. I could just, what's that? Shift H. Okay. That is so much. Oh, that is so smooth. Oh my god, that is so smooth. Oh, it is so smooth, I could lick it. I won't. But it's so smooth. Now, can I create the inverse of that? Look, I just want to make this because I want to make them, okay? Should I actually do? I mean, it's actually literally the same but inverted, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? It would practically just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Whoops. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, that's the problem. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if I want to create the inverse of that, shouldn't I just copy this? It actually worked. Damn. Okay, so now you can go view that. Doesn't it look beautiful? I'm not sure. I mean, look, this is still very experimental. How do I export again? Ah, right. Looks correct. Whoopsie. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And I just export it as style sheet. Where do I put that? And the second question is, how do I exit full screen? Oh, there. Let me just find the tile sheet, the sprite sheet, sorry. I always call it the tile sheet for some reason. Did it go straight into Godot? No, it did not. It would show down there in the file system. Should be in here. Here. Yes. Beautiful. Where is it? Oh, it was there. Yes. Oh. Okay, it is time to empty everything. There we go. Let me just reset up these then. Wait. I also need to set up the rain for these. God, for a moment I forgot that I thought that I forgot these side tiles here, and I was like, wait, I can't use those now, can I? But no. Okay, let's see. So I need to set up the collisions for those. Luckily, most of them are fairly simple collisions, like these guys. They are very basic collisions, actually. It's just boop, bippity boop, skippity bop, and done. Then I can paint this. Actually, I should have just started with this. Okay. Yeah, great. Damn it. Well. Oh, I should have just done these at the same time as well. No, whoopsie. Then for these, we're going to have just square, 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 square. I don't have any thin platforms. Is that going to be a problem? Who cares about thin platforms? Okay, this one though is gonna be interesting. Where do I put it? I am very much in a not good position. Oh, wait, I can decide for the size of this. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I'm just gonna paint all of these the same and then I'm gonna select them individually and rotate them. Perfect. Great. Yeah, that's good enough. Horizontal, horizontal, and vertical. Nope, I flipped it horizontally twice. Good job, me. Thanks, me. Okay, so now they should all be set up. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. And then... let me delete that. Yes. Why? Okay, that's just a bug then, I suppose. It's still showing the old tile sheet there, a spreadsheet. I'm just hoping that it's okay. Okay, so terrains. If I... how do I set up a terrain? Terrains. Terrain set negative. Nope. Okay. Nope. How do I set up the terrain? Terrains, it's add element. Mode, match corners and sides. The hell does that mean? Terrains, add element. Terrain, color. I'm gonna just say that that's fine. What's the idea of that terrain then? How? Right side. This left side. Okay. Right side. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Is this... are these... is that supposed to like connect to the middle? I feel like that's supposed to connect to the middle. Why do I get the feeling that that's supposed to connect to the middle? I'm gonna look up on the docs. Creating terrain sets. You see, auto tiling is a very handy thing to have when you're building loads and loads of levels. I'm gonna have to redo all of this, aren't I? Why would I do it right now? I'm sure terrain sets won't be that difficult to set up. Configuring terrain on a single tile in the tileset the better bobo. Edit terrain. In the tileset editor, switch to select mode and click a tile. In the middle column, unfold the terrain section. Then assign a terrain set ID and a terrain ID for the tile. -1 means no terrain set or no terrain. Did I oh, that's convenient now, isn't it? Okay. This looks a bit more correct then. Yes, yes, which means yeah. Okay. They also start from 0 and not 1. Got it. After doing so, you can now configure the terrain peering bits section, which becomes visible in the middle column. The peering bits determine which tile will be placed depending on neighboring tiles. -1 is a special value which refers to empty space. Okay, so basically they all need to connect. The peering bits need to connect, is what I'm gathering. So we'd want this to go right. We want this to go left. We want this to, first of all, be on the right terrain. It's gonna go right, it's gonna go left, it's gonna go top, it's gonna go bottom. Actually, we're gonna just like set all of this to 0, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yes, I forgot an inverse corner. No, we don't need that right now. I just want to like see how this actually works, if it works. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Wrong side. Correct side. And then top left. Top right. And top. That looks just about right. Let's try it out. Terrain 0. Oh, that so does not work. That so does not work. That is so unworking. Oh man, what a nice level. Oh. Goodness. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Why do I feel like I forgot something? Should this connect to top and right? Not top right. Top and right. No, left. This should connect to right and top. Maybe. And okay. Okay, I think I understand now. So basically we want it to be like that. Which means top left, right, left, top right, top right, no, top left, bottom left, no, bottom left, yes, that, and top, top side. Ow, my thumb is starting to hurt. Jesus. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yep. 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 Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay. Is that going to function? I don't know. Mm, kinda. It kinda works. Why is it invisible? Cannot create tile. The tile is outside the texture or tiles are already present in the space the tile would cover. Oh god. Can that fix it? No. It doesn't fix it. Ooh. That's a big problem. I'm just gonna draw some of these. Okay. Where did my... Well, that would explain a lot. My my spreadsheet just disappeared. There we go. That. Where did it go? I guess it's because I deleted the earlier one and then it... Okay, okay, you know what? It works. I'm glad it works. Happy that it works. Now let's get this terrain also working. Because it's... Well, I mean, it does work, but also... It's kind of like... it's a bit confused. Oh... Oh, that feels so smooth. Oh, I'm gone. Goodness gracious, that it's so smooth. I it's so smooth. It's so smooth. I'm sorry, but I'm getting crazy about how smooth that is. You know? It's just so damn smooth. So I think I screwed up making these. How did I screw up making this then? Is it that it doesn't want those two to be selected? I'm gonna try doing this. Okay. Let's see if this works better now. And that's a heavy nopey dope. I mean, like, yeah, but no. Poor player. I just buried him. Just buried the poor little player in the... Let me erase all of that. Yeah, so it turns out that, yes, we do want to have these two. Okay. So, I mean, it's... Wow. Nice. But now the thing is, we can have actually multiple terrain sets, which is awesome. Or multiple terrains, which is awesome. Actually, I'm probably gonna want to have another much corners. And what I'm gonna do for this one then is we want to add a terrain. Yes. 0, sure. And this one is gonna be terrain set 1, terrain 0. Okay. So this will be connected to... Oh, that's corners, only corners. Okay. Perfect. Top side. And left side, no, right side. And that should also work. We can actually rename these hexagonal. One side, two side, three side, four side, five side, six. Yeah, it's probably a hexagon. And plus... Yeah, that's fine. I hope. Oh, that's... Have I misunderstood? I get the feeling I have misunderstood the way these function. I am stupid. Oh god, I forgot tiles. I forgot some tiles. Well, I mean, that's why this is just for testing, and I'm probably gonna end up, you know, redoing all of this anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But this one I can actually set up because I do have all the required tiles for it. Yay! So I'm gonna make a new. What we can do? Just on this. We can just rename that, and we can reset all these. Just reset that. Terrain set 0. No terrain. Thank you. Terrain set 1. Wait. God damn it. I didn't know that this was this easy. Why did no one tell me? Why did no one tell me that it was actually that easy? Oh my god, that was so easy! Why did nobody tell me that it was that easy? The name of that ain't plus anymore. Do. Oh, okay. 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 We are lacking tiles. We are still lacking some tiles. Unfortunately, yes. This is quite unfortunate news. That we in fact are lacking tiles. After all the work that I have done. After all the hard work that I have hardly done. Now let me see if I put some platforms right there. Okay, that is not at the bottom of the screen. There's the bottom of the screen. I missed that. Apparently I'm listening to some really old version of Viva La Vida. Okay. That's interesting. I can't. Okay, yeah. Let's not get copyright striked by Coldplay. How did I forget that? Okay, is that? Oh god, no, I don't like this remix. No. That it turned into like techno trap or something like that. I did not like that a single bit. Whee! And it's gone. Okay. Let me actually see what happens if I put down one of these. I come to realize that I am actually missing a lot of tiles. I do like the look of this though. I do love the look of this though. Oh dear lord, we have gone overtime. Now I notice that we have gone overtime on the stream. That doesn't matter because I'm having fun. Like, look at that. Tell me that doesn't look nice. Wait, you actually think it doesn't look nice? God damn it. This turned so minimalistic all of a sudden. It's just turned abstract at this point. I am making modern art. I am no longer making a video game. I am making modern art. Oh god, someone's gonna get mad at me for that. Let's see where... How did I completely miss those ramps? Okay. Those there and... Jesus. I noticed that I am missing more tiles than I thought I was. Okay, once I actually make a complete tile set, I'm actually starting to think this... Oh, I just made a trap. I just made a marshmallow trap. What? That's not too difficult. That could be an actual level. Oh no. Oh no, here it goes again then. So, this is about to not be a speedrun game anymore. Okay, what if I make it a mixed genre? You know, it could be, it probably won't be puzzle. Like, I'm not going to craft a ton of puzzles for this game. I shouldn't have said that. I'm absolutely going to make puzzles now. Oh no. I can only hope that I do not make puzzles for this game. But I'm thinking it can be like a mix of speedrunner and just like regular platformer. There could be speedrun levels and regular platform levels, because this has just given me so much inspiration. It looks really nice. Why does this look really nice? I don't know. Please help. But anyhow, we have gone for 3 hours and 36 minutes, which is much more than I was originally intending to go on for today. But this has been great. We made tons of progress. We got the sliding down, upside down slopes done. we got a tile set done, a tile sprite sheet, tile set, tile map. Well, the basic version at least, so that we could have built this. And I'm actually, now that I'm seeing this here with some background, like maybe some pipes, some equipment, like scientist equipment in the background, I think it could actually look really nice. And I'm looking over there to see how you can see the level, and it appears that I am right here next to this beautiful wall. But this has sparked some seriously great ideas into my mind. Because first of all, well, what I was thinking is there could be like this doesn't exactly fit the speedrunner style, which I was thinking of. So like that's why I thought maybe I should make this like half a speedrun game and half a regular platforming game. So there could be some timed levels, and then maybe a special section for speedrunners. But like, I like what it's turning out to be. Anyhow, this is how much progress we made today. Great progress, I think. And honestly, the fact that you can't see the outlines doesn't actually bother me at all. I don't know if it's going to bother someone else. Tell me if it bothers you in the comments, because there are comments on live streams as well. And that is where I usually leave any info of the stream afterwards. Like if I left off on a point where I got stuck on something, I'll leave something in the comments. Anyhow, I'm rambling again. We're ending the stream here today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for not being here. And I don't know yet when I'm gonna be back with this. I'm gonna have to craft up some ideas, so it may take a day before I return to this. And I might do some other stream in between, because I'm super getting into so much game development. Like, I'm going through various programming languages so that I could learn some other frameworks to make games with. Anyhow, thank you for being here again, and thank you for not being here. I will see you next time. Bye.